like I said, this guy showed his character. He showed that he would do anything to win, including cheat. And that's just reality. A guy that would do anything to win. You know, this is a sport at the end of the day. Boxing is just a sport. You know, we put our lives on the line. So, you know, he put my life in jeopardy. So now it's deeper than boxing with me. I don't even want to. I want to take this thing somewhere else now, because it's like I said, he could have did some real dangerous things to me.
Devin the Nightmare Haney sees himself as a very special fighter. So April 20th, when Ryan Garcia beat the brakes off of him, he says he never been in a boxing ring with somebody that been so much better than he was. So I guess that left him a little suspicious. Pat English, who represents Devin Haney, has requested the New York State Athletic Commission to overturn Devin Haney's loss to Ryan Garcia on the grounds of Ryan Garcia has admitted that he wasn't trying to make the weight and also failing the Sample A PED test. Now, I'm not Devin Haney, and I don't have a dog in this fight. When the news first broke that Ryan Garcia tested positive for a PED on the first test, if I'm Devin Haney in this team, I would not have said nothing. No ESPN interviews. I would have waited for all the cards to be played. And all the cards will not be played till May 22nd. Now I know it's a slim chance that the B test, sample B, does not come back positive. But there is still a chance. And if it comes back negative, you look really bad and look really weak. Now, not to be insensitive, but as a boxer fan, I can't wait for this drama or scandal to be over with so we can move on. Now, as far as the weight goes to 3 pounds, I mean, Devin Haney could have canceled the fight, but him and his dad wanted the money. So to me, it doesn't matter if he meant to do it or he didn't mean to do it. You still took the money. Canelo Alvarez has a new mandatory by the IBF. The IBF orders Canelo Alvarez versus Vs.Scull. They have 28 days to strike a deal or the fight goes to purse bid. You know, now Ed Berlanga does not sound so bad now, does it? Vs.Scull is a Cuban fighter that fights out of Germany. He's 22-0 with 9 knockouts with a 40% knockout ratio, which means he's not a puncher. People compare his boxing style to a Urdinas Ugas. His resume is not that good, and the highlights I've seen of him, he is food for Canelo Alvarez. And I know Canelo will not be thrilled about this fight. More than likely, this fight will do less pay-per-views than Munguia did. Not to mention Canelo's detractors. Canelo's detractors will say, well, this is another cherry pick for Canelo, even though Skull is a mandatory, as well as Berlanga. I mean, the IBF picked this opponent. It wasn't Canelo's. What can you do? Either you're going to fight your mandatories or you're going to be stripped. Especially the IBF. The IBF does not play. So it looks like so far we'll be getting a Vs.Scull fight in September if Canelo wants to remain undisputed champion at 168. Or maybe Canelo might decide he has done something like this before, is, you know what? I'll get this guy out of the way. He's food. Let's fight him in July. I just can't believe Vs.Scull is rated over Shitskin and he's rated over Christian and Billy, who I think are better fighters than Skull and are highly ranked in the IBF. Christian and Billy and Canelo will be a very quality fight because Christian and Billy is an action fighter. And I think he's better than Skull. At least to me, I think he's faced better opposition than Skull. I'll never figure this out. It's kind of a head scratcher, but anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. JBZ, I'm gone.